Good morning, my first grade researchers. I'm excited to talk to you today about what you have on your research page. So think about what we worked on this week. We learned a little bit about animal behavior, right? And that's the way that things that animals do. And we talked about why baby animals follow their mother or parent animals. Why do they do that? Well, we discovered that they do that to learn. Right? They have to learn how to eat. They have to learn how to protect themselves. They have to learn where to find food. They have to learn where to find water. They have to learn about what's dangerous and what's not dangerous. Remember the video about the duck that was really quacking and making a loud hissing noise, and she was basically warning the cat, hey, don't touch my babies. And also she's warning the babies that, hey, just so you know, furry thing with ears and tail, bad, stay away from that. So animals communicate through different behaviors too, and they have to teach their babies how to do the same thing. Similar to your family, right? We also talked about what are some things that are safety things that your parents have taught you. Always cross the street with an adult, right? That's a survival thing. If you don't, you could get hit by a car. Never answer a door if it's a stranger at the door, right? We don't want anybody to take you. So our parents also teach us things to help our survival, to keep us safe. This week in your research, if you click on the owl, we're going to kind of jump to another form of behavior and how animals kind of communicate, and also how what is the behavior of an owl? Why does an owl make that hooting sound? Why is that? What's the purpose of that? So watch that video. And then I also have a fun video on there for you about a man who makes sounds for movies. He doesn't just make any sounds for movies, but he makes sounds that animals make, like walking sounds and different communication sounds that animals make. His job is to make that sort of behind the scenes. It's kind of fun to watch how he does some of it, and kind of funny to see like what he has to do to create some of these sounds. Okay. Then there is one of them, I can't tell, I remember if this is a squirrel or rabbit, is Unite for Literacy. Just want you to keep exploring that website, look at the books, think about going into categories and maybe clicking some of the different categories. There's a great category for animals, and there's some categories for nature. And then finally I did put in another Art Hub for kids because everybody said they loved it so much. And I think it was Maya that pointed out there was an Art Hub for kids to teach you how to draw a turkey. So there is that in there as well. Don't forget, the most important part of today is not just what you learned, but telling me what you learned. So pull out in your green section, show Mrs. Z your discovery. I think it might say show Mrs. Z what you know, or something a little different this week, but you'll recognize the page. Draw a picture of something, add some color to it, spend some time on it. It should be neat. I should be able to read it. Tell me something that you learned today. Something you know today that you did not know yesterday, or maybe even this morning. And then make sure you bring that back to school when I see you next week. Okay? So have fun today. The other thing I want to tell you is please make sure that you use a timer. You should not be on this computer for 45 minutes, 3 hours, or whatever in the morning or all day. Maybe do one of the videos, think about it, go play for 10 minutes or go do something else for 10 minutes. Maybe you're going to have a snack, maybe you're going to get outside, and then come back and do another one. Okay, so you should kind of break up your day on research day because it is a little bit of screen time that we don't really want you to have. Okay, so have a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to hear what you learned.